Hello, everyone. How you doing? Tom, aka Nostradamus, aka Diamond Nuts, aka Tommy Two Tone. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I say good morning. I don't know why I do that because it could be any time around the world for you. Lots of stuff to talk about as usual, per usual, every day. Plenty to talk about. I could do this all day long. How's everyone doing? Harmony One sucks. Cardano sucks. Bitcoin's popping. Breaking news, though. Breaking news. I got two pieces of breaking news. One, Crypto Savvy might have to become bullish today, and I did join his Discord. A lot of laughs over there. A lot of memes. A lot of memes in the making. His trend line is 59.5, although it goes up every day. But Bitcoin's pushing that right now. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at Harmony One. Talk about some NFT stuff. I did get a little slap of dose, a little slap of reality, a wake up call. I needed it when it came to NFTs because I was on that hype FOMO train. This is some high risk stuff, and it just got a much. How many times? It just got a lot riskier, boys and girls. That's all I'm trying to say. So we'll take a look at that. The other big news, the other important news that I wanted to talk about is, I'm not sure what's really going on here, but I'm able to let's pull up the old desktop. I am able to do polls now, right? I thought that didn't come until 1,000 subscribers, but they see the writing on the wall. YouTube sees the writing on the wall. They know this is the greatest channel on earth, the greatest channel. Maddie in the house, how you doing, brother? So I think maybe we need to kick off our first poll. What do you all think? Got to be Harmony One related, right? Does Harmony One suck? I know I don't want a bunch of Harmony One people to start getting mad at me because we all know I love me some Harmony One. Oh, some other important news. Speaking of which, I was checking a few things out. You can kind of see it hidden in the background here. That's right, baby. Curve is now live on Harmony One. Nah, it's not that exciting. It's kind of exciting, but it's not that exciting. There's not much you can do with it. I mean, if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not a big Curve. Like, I don't use Curve that much. I've played around with it on Polygon for a minute. It is interesting over on Ethereum because there's a lot more you can do there, but I don't really mess around with Ethereum yield farming because it's too freaking expensive, right? It's too freaking expensive. But Curve does have the ability to get into bonded Ethereum over and we did look at that when I bonded my Ethereum over on Lido Finance, moved it over to Terra Luna, and then we're putting that money to work. We're getting paid 30+% interest to borrow and redeposit. Abel was in the chat yesterday. He made me realize I should have been a lot more bullish than Anchor than I currently am, and now I'm crazy bullish Anchor. That's a monster in the making. Anyway, there's not a whole lot you can do on Curve right now. You can have one pool, the three pool. And I'm not an expert at Curve. I don't know if you have to do equal amounts or you can deposit any of the three. And then I think you can deposit any of these three, DAI, USDC, or USDT. And I believe it auto allocates. Don't hold me to this. Again, there's probably some documents or some tutorials out there you could watch. Harmony One is incentivizing it, and you earn a pretty paltry 0.5% on your pool, and then Harmony One you get 9.83%. So not bad. It's a pretty safe way to earn free Harmony One on your stable coins if that's the route you want to take. There's no real risk of a permanent loss. There's some peg loss, blah blah blah. And they got pretty good. They got 14 million in there already, so that's pretty good. So that is an avenue. Me personally, I'm not too. I'm good with the money I have in Anchor, and again, I can't wait for Anchor to come to Harmony One. But I'm good with my money in Anchor. I love me some UST. I can't wait for it to come to Harmony One, earning 20% and earning free Anchor. When I do earn Harmony One, which I do love to earn free Harmony One, we just stake it in the validator for now. But again, there's different risk reward scenarios here. So if you want a good you want free Harmony 1 and good return on your cash, this isn't a bad option. Rohan in the house. How you doing, brother? Curve X Aave isn't too bad. Oh yeah, I haven't messed with Aave and AVAX. I haven't messed with AVAX, and it's nothing against AVAX. I don't, I'm not a I'm not anti-AVAX. I just, all my money's kind of already out there and I've already pretty heavily into, the Cardanos, the Polkadots, the Ethereums, and the Harmony ones. I don't have a lot of money left. And another thing that's kind of I've avoided AVAX for the reason is just tax purposes. I've already got enough tax headache. I got enough tax headache with, at least with Harmony One. I know there's a program that can probably handle it. I don't know that about AVAX. If I did know that about AVAX, I would maybe consider it, but then I probably still wouldn't, just because I don't want to, I don't want to sell some Bitcoin, or I don't want to sell some Ethereum, or I don't want to sell some Cardano because it's short-term capital gains. And so I wish all the best over in AVAX. From everything I hear about AVAX, it's really good. I am looking forward to Aave on Harmony One, just so we can have some fun with that, but I'm much more interested in Anchor coming over here. I do plan to do a video this week, a live stream, and then maybe record it at the same time, so I can do it. You know how I love to wax on. Make a video from like zero to hero Harmony One, how to buy Harmony One, how to transfer it, how to set up, like zero to hero, how to set up MetaMask, how to set up the Harmony One wallet, how to import your Harmony One wallet, and we'll go all the way to DeFi Kingdoms and have some fun over there. So I am looking forward to potentially doing that. It is No Right Friday. We are going into the weekend. We'll have to see. Maybe I won't get off my fat lazy ass this weekend. So you never know. The Harmony One rewards, the Jewel rewards are stacking up. As some of you all know, I did exit a big portion, and so far that has been dun 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 dun. That's the Wheel of Fortune. Dun 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 dun. That was a mistake so far. I took a lot of, I don't really think it's a mistake. I could have made more money if I would have left it in. But this is all house money right now. It's all house money, so I can't. Jewel, look at the price of Jewel, dude. It's out of control. If I would have left my money in there, my liquidity pool probably would have been up another $5,000 or $6,000. So yeah, maybe it was a bad move. Maybe it was. Well, we'll see. But I'm sleeping just fine at night. I'm still earning around 20 jewels a day unlocked, and I don't know, 120 or something like that locked. It's been 4 days, I think, so maybe 110 a day. We're still stacking them up. If Jewel goes to the moon, I'm still gonna be fine. I got over 18,000 jewels and climbing right now. Plus, the game's coming soon. I can't wait to play the game. And a chance to either spin my jewels or earn more jewels. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I was also what showed up. Well, it's been there for a couple days, but I noticed Curve. There's some other stuff coming up. Like, what's this Adena Finance? Right? I haven't even looked at this yet. Again, I have this sneaking suspicion that a lot of these yield farms are just the same bros over and over. Right? Even I'm pretty sure this Artemis protocol is the same bros as maybe even the game I was mentioning. And you know what? I'm pretty bullish and wanting to get into some launch pads, but I don't know how much of a launch pad this really is. It just looks like a yield farm with launch pad, the term launch pad kind of thrown on top of it, where they just spin up more yield farms and then they have gambling. So I'm not. You're gonna have to do your own research. And one thing I also didn't like about this is I was looking at the documents. Team. Who's the team? No freaking idea. And that's going to play into what I'm going to talk about in NFTs here in a second too. So anyway, let's take a look at what's going on. Again, Crypto Savvy, I'm excited to see if he's going to drop a video today. Things are still the same, guys. Oh shit, dude. Oh shit, son. Oh, what do we got going on here? Bitcoin knocking on 60K. He might he might have to flip bullish. He might have to become a bull today, boys and girls. We are above the fib. So far, we are holding that like a freaking champ. We've been above that for 2 days. That's at 57,000. He's got some gorilla math, ascending trend line. Let's see if we can. What is his trend line? It's something like, is this it? This might be it. Something like this, I think. I think, let's go like, I want to reproduce Crypto Savvy's trend line. I think it's that. So he might be in trouble. He might be in trouble. That's probably close enough. Is that right at 50? No, that's only at 58. Somehow, his magic trend line. All right, let's. We're going to just have to make this close enough for government work, I guess. Maybe it was, no, where was he at? 59.3, that's close enough. So it's something like this. So eventually, we're going to be in price discovery. If, say this doesn't hold, right? This is what's so, I like, nothing against Crypto Savvy. He has decent, well, I say decent. He does really good technical analysis. He looks at a lot of different angles. And again, I like to look at all different angles, right? So, and I'd like to have my mindset ready just in case the Crypto Savvies of the world are right. Because it is possible. It is possible. I don't think so. But again, I'm biased, right? We're all biased. You don't come to this channel because you're a bear. You come to this channel because we're trying to get paid with 100K Bitcoin. All right, so we could get, I mean, by about, well, so it's, we got some time. But it could be January, and with Crypto Savvy's gorilla math, we could be at all-time highs and he would still be bearish. But I think, I don't know, 59.5 is kind of his number, so we'll have to see how that holds. Anyway, all the news. Everyone's basically declaring victory. How's our Astroglide doing? I'm waiting for that to dump so I can get into it. Everyone's declaring victory. Let me pull out the old Twitter. I did retweet a couple posts. Bitcoin ETF. Everyone's declaring victory. And I got to tell you, they might, you know, things are looking like it could be the case. I'm pretty sure I retweeted this stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to Twitter, guys. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I thought when you retweet stuff, I guess it doesn't show up here. I thought it did. All right, so I can do this at SEC. Oh my goodness. Hashtag SEC. I'm a fail today. Anyway, the SEC posted a tweet that basically said, do your own due diligence, do your own research, all this stuff. Securities and exchange. What? What is going on? I mean, I follow them. It should pop up right away. SEC South. All right, they posted a tweet. I'm a fail. Sorry, they posted a tweet that do your own research. Be careful when you invest in a Bitcoin futures related ETF. Everyone's declaring, and that's why Bitcoin's pumping for the most part. Bloomberg Terminal posted an article. This terminal costs like 10 grand a month or something crazy. If anyone watches Meet Kevin, you've seen it before. They posted an article that SEC is not going to give any resistance to the Bitcoin futures ETF. Everyone's declaring victory. Everyone's saying it's a foregone conclusion. It's going to happen Monday, which kind of sucks. I wish they would just tell us today so we can enjoy our weekend one way or the other, right? But I guess, you know, and then I did do a video yesterday. I did talk about it. I don't know what's going to happen if this thing gets passed. It's looking very bullish so far, but is it going to be buy the rumor? Is it going to be buy the rumor, sell the news? Is it the fact that it's a Bitcoin futures ETF? It would just be the first pin, in my opinion. It's not the big one, right? We need real ETFs. We need asset-backed ETFs, not future-backed ETFs. The futures-backed ETF is a good vehicle mostly for institutional buying, which is good. So for example, a lot of institutions or a lot of whales do things with the futures, right? Typically they just dump Bitcoin on your face and short it and manipulate it, but there's a lot of hedging you can do with an ETF involved too, right? You can lower your deltas one way or the other. There's a lot of things you could do. So it is good for the industry. I don't know if it's going to be the huge catalyst everyone thinks because it is the futures ETF. However, it's good. It's good for the industry. The three things I mostly monitor are the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves. We talk about that all the time. Who is this person? Shill. Oh my goodness. Why are you adding me? Who are you, lady? What is this? Shill token. Yeah, I want to get in some shill token. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Gary Blunt in the house. How you doing? Oh, this account got suspended. Oh, bummer. I can't get more shills from them. All right. So the things, again, logarithmic growth curves, the Bitcoin hash rate. I haven't looked at this in a while, and I bet it's just going through the roof. Bitcoin hash. Oh, we had a little chili dipper. Still looking really good. Still looking very bearish. I guess there's a resistance line for the hash rate. Now I'm getting out of control. And then the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curves. We are above the 50 on that. Things are looking good. We'll get to Harmony 1. We'll get to Cardano. Harmony 1 has been a bit of a fail. They keep letting us down. All right, so the Bitcoin is above the 50 and then above the fib, which we talked about last week. These are all very important. We hold this and it's Bob's your uncle IMO. I don't know. Someone's looking like they know how to do some Elliott wave theory. That's all I'm saying, because that's been on my chart for a while, right? Been on my chart for a while. It was trying to make me look bad there for a second, but I think we got a chance here. I mean, come on. I think we got a chance. You know what I need to do that we haven't done? The breaking news. Let's do a poll. Let's do a freaking poll. Let's find the tab with the poll. What should the poll be? I got a pretty good idea what I want the poll to be. Is this it? All right. This is my first ever post. Wait, I don't even know what I'm doing. My first ever poll. Add an option. Harmony 1 sucks. Harmony 1 doesn't suck. I mean, is that too silly or what? Ask your community. Ask, what are your thoughts on Harmony 1? This is a silly poll. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not very original right now. What do you think of Harmony 1? Harmony 1 sucks. Now let's do this. What is the best, most undervalued smart chain in the galaxy? Harmony 1. And there we go. What do you think is going to win? What do you think is going to win? All right. I'll try and be a little bit less silly going forward. Nah, I'll probably be silly. All right, so let's see what is going on with Ethereum. I've not like, ooh, 3,800. Let's go. We're at the fib on that. Everyone's talking about 4,400, new all-time highs on that again pretty soon. Again, on the Bitcoin, Plan B is looking like he is the master of the universe. He said greater than 63K in October. Things are looking pretty good for that so far. And then Cardano. Let's get to Cardano and Harmony One. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. Cardano is my biggest bag. It's just kind of chilling, kind of being boring. I don't know. We could probably build a triangle or something. If we did one of these triangles, doesn't this typically mean it's going to go to the downside? It's in an accumulation phase. It's going to chill. It's probably going to take, like, I don't know, Sunday Swap announced they're coming out anytime soon. Something like that. Once we can start yield farming over there and start really doing some stuff, Cardano's going to explode. I'm still looking. I'm not really looking to buy more Cardano right now. I got more than enough. Oh, you can never have too much Cardano or Harmony One, but it's tough. It's a lot tougher now. Like if someone legit, if someone comes up to me, a real life friend, and says, you know, because there's going to be a lot of people if this continues to take off. Should I buy Bitcoin? Should I buy Ethereum? Should I buy, you know? A lot of people aren't going to know what Cardano or Harmony One are, but I'm just going to, it's tough, man. I don't like giving real life advice right now. I was telling people to buy in January. I've been telling people to buy in all the way up until like recently, right? Because now we're getting in that point where it's a lot tougher if you don't have the right mindset. You know, I talk about all the time, don't invest more than you can lose. I always tell people that, like, straight up, and most people they say yeah I get it, but they, you know what, it's more they're foaming at the mouth because they're investing more than they can afford to lose, and they're looking to get rich. Whenever we're above the 50, right, we're getting into territories, and especially as we get higher and higher up there, and at this time it could be different. Maybe it does continue, maybe we don't have the big dip, but you've always got to be prepared for this, right? What happens if you buy in now? First of all, you have to have either a long-term horizon and just not care, more than ever, or you got to be prepared to deal with selling at least, you know, say you buy here and it doubles. Well, you should consider selling half or whatever, right? Consider. I'm not telling you what to do. You just got to be prepared. You got to have exit plans. If it goes crazy, if we wake up in November and December, Bitcoin's at 180,000 and everyone's screaming we're going to 300,000 to 500,000, the FOMO really kicks in, right? And then maybe it happened in 2017. Bitcoin was at 19,000. Everyone on YouTube was screaming. Well, there was probably a few crypto savvies out there, but everyone was screaming we're going to 40,000. They were sure of it. They were convinced. Euphoria kicks in, and you don't think straight because you just see those dollar signs, right? So getting in now is a lot tougher if you haven't gotten in the game, right? If you haven't been in the game for a while, if you're not used to this, if you're not used to your bag being cut in half within 48 hours, like it happened to me in May, if you can't handle whatever that amount is, you put in 2,000 and then 2 days later you're down to 1,000. You put in 20,000, 2 days later you're down to 10,000. You put in 1,000,000, 2 days later you're at 500,000, right? If you can't handle that, and that wasn't even, you know, that was just a medium size down. Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, you've seen plenty 80 or 90% after the bull runs. That's still on the table. I personally don't think we're going to see a 90% downturn unless, you know, we do go to something like 1,000,000. If Bitcoin were to go to 1,000,000, yeah, it could crash down to 100,000. If Bitcoin were to go to 500,000, could it crash down to 50,000? Yeah, it's possible. I mean, the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve tells us that right now. If we're in even March of next year, 30,000's well within reason, because it has always gone all the way up here and gone all the way back down here. Now, eventually, I mean, these curves are based on what has happened in the past, right? So it's not forward-looking as much as it data on the past, but this could change. And, you know, I've said numerous times, one, it takes a lot more money to come in to move it to these 10x's. It's always a 10x, 20x, 30x. Everything's always, no matter what. Cardano's still a 10x. Even at 50 cents, it was a 10x away. At $2, it's a 10x away, right? So when does it stop being 10x's? I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But as more liquidity comes in, again, it is very early. How many people do you know in real life? I mean, how many people, seriously, when you talk, I know this is the case for me. I talk about Bitcoin or I talk about Ethereum or I talk about Cardano. Most people know the word Bitcoins and Ethereum, and then I start talking about Cardano. They like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And then it's like, I wish you would shut up, right? So I don't talk about it that much because people just want you to shut up, right? Like, oh my goodness, here's Tom. He's gonna talk about Bitcoin. Actually, no, it's right. Lately, it's been like, oh my goodness, here's Tom. I'm gonna have to hear about his fucking NFTs and NFTs, right? NFTs. No one cares. No one knows what they are for the most part. Anyway, let's move on to NFTs because that's a great seg. Oh, actually, no. Whoa, hold the phone, Tom. We haven't talked about Cardano, or we talked a little bit about Cardano and Harmony One. We got to get to that Harmony One. Harmony One sucks, man. I got to tell you, it doesn't suck. I love me some Harmony One, but it's been painful. It's been brutal. So Cardano, if you're new, I think this is still an excellent buy at these levels. It's found really good support. It could still dip down, right? Like, that's the thing. You still gotta have the horizon. It could still dip down. I would still dollar cost average into this, but again, I have plenty of Cardano. You can never have enough. I'm looking to invest in things like right now, Cody's the biggest thing. Excuse me, Cody, COTI is the biggest thing on my radar. That's the one I'm buying. It's going to be the PayPal of the blockchain IMO. It's, you know, the JED, the algorithmic stablecoin, this and that. I'm not big, not large amounts, right? It's less than 1% of my portfolio, but that's the one I'm, you know, that's the higher risk one that I'm buying. And I think it could be amazing returns. And it's a long-term hold for me right now. I got time. I got time on all this. I say I don't care. Obviously, I care if the market crashes, but I'm accumulating. I'm earning free Cardano every 5 days. I'm earning free Polkadot twice a week. I'm earning free Harmony One daily. The Epoch pays out daily. I got Harmony One waiting for me right now. I'm earning free Anchor daily. I'm earning free Jewels daily. I'm earning free freaking Da Vinci, the NFT over. Dude. I'm earning, all right, let's talk about Harmony One, because I'm also earning free Fish. Fish is the token for the MutantCats, and this is a whole new level of risk. And I slap in the face. I was FOMOing. I was foaming at the mouth, just counting my stacks of Ethereum and ready to freaking just be a millionaire off my MutantCats. So we're gonna get to that in a second. And I got a little slap in the face, little wake up call. Harmony One. Why does Harmony One suck? Yeah, you know, I don't think it sucks. I just like having a little fun. But we didn't hold that. We didn't hold that all-time high that we talked about. We got up above it again. It looked like it was going to hold, and then it didn't hold. So we're back down below. I don't know, man. It's going to take a decent catalyst, I think, for Harmony One to blast off, or we go into an altcoin season. But the biggest thing, in my opinion, holding the Harmony One price back is just the adoption, right? People, it doesn't get talked about as much. There's obviously a huge Harmony One community on Twitter, mostly Twitter for the most part, right? And it's basically the same Venn. I mean, if you were to do a Venn diagram of Harmony One and Cardano, it's basically a circle. There's a lot of overlap. They're both great smart chains. We use Harmony One all the time. It just works great. It's an amazing experience, much more so. And I can't compare it. AVAX was mentioned. I have no idea how amazing AVAX is. I think the fees are a bit more, you know, like in the $1 or $2 range versus Harmony One sub penny. I don't know, for example, how quick and how efficient AVAX is in their transactions, but let's do it right now. Let's just see how, like, it's a dream. It's a freaking dream. We're going to come over. I know some of you have seen this a million times. It's not exciting. It's exciting to me every single time, right? Every single time. Let's claim my jewels. Let's go to the gardens. Let's claim. When you plant, what is going on? Am I on the right? Yeah, what's going on? Claim. What is Jewel down? What? Is it not seeing my wallet? Yeah, there we go. Manage. Claim. Maybe I just, there we go. Yeah, calm down, Tom. Calm down. All right, I'm gonna blame DeFi Kingdoms, not Harmony One. I kid, DFK, don't hate me. So I got 90 jewels. Jewels? So this is like 3 or 4 days. I want to say 3.5 days maybe of jewels. So this game is earning me at $4. We'll say $80 passive income off. What are we at? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the VFAT. This is actually going to trigger. Oh, come on. It's going to trigger me a little because if I would have left my money in there, right? I took out it's house money though, so I can't complain too much. All right, let's try this one more time. All right, I don't know why VFAT gets like this. All right, so whatever. It's $4. I'm gonna claim it. Let's see how fast this is. Oh, we didn't even look. You know it was like less than a penny, right? It was less than a penny to do what we did. We can deposit it and we'll see how much that costs. Actually, it's a little, oh, no, it was a little slow, but it's done. Dude, it is done. Are you kidding me? All right. It excites me every time, like a little kid in a candy store. So let's go to the tavern and we're going to the market. Wait, is anything happening in the tavern? View heroes, sin heroes. Agent, what do we got coming soon? Yeah, you're killing me, DeFi. I'm ready to go mining. I'm ready to go fishing. I'm ready to have some freaking hero babies. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to the marketplace. All right, the bank. You gotta go to the bank, right? You gotta work. You gotta work to put your money to work over here. All right, so we're gonna deposit our jewels. We're gonna go. All right, we gotta give it a second. It should show up in a second. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. Hunter, what? Oh my goodness. DeFi Kingdoms is up to 171 million TVL. That's just that. There's no way that's true, right? I wish VFAT worked. All right, let's see what we got. Total. I thought this showed TVL too. Maybe not. Balance. Yeah, man, they've got so much money over there that their system can't keep up with it. They need to add a couple more hamsters to their cloud wheel, I guess, because, or maybe the Harmony One blockchain's having a problem. It does have problems from time to time. There we go. What do we got? Does this show Jewel? No, this is just Jewel. There is a different way to see it over on the charts. I want to. Whoa, wait! What just happened? I do see some weird bugs like this from time to time too. I don't know why that disappeared. All right. Again, I am looking to do something this weekend. 0 to hero. How to go from a complete noob to a hero on Harmony One. All right, let's see if we can try this one more time. It's not seeing it, so we're gonna have to give it a second to show up. See if we can get this to work. Yeah, usually when it sees it here, everything's good. All right, I don't know if this is something to do with DeFi Kingdoms or Harmony One. I'm not going to continue. This was another one that showed up. So it's called Adena Finance. I haven't looked at this yet. They are coming. They did come to. I mean, so this is good for, you know, it's showing us that people are either adopting it or we got a bunch of scam artist just trying to make our money. Elephant Exchange, I haven't looked at this. So Adena Finance, right? They're going to come at us with a name that makes them sound official. I haven't looked at this yet, so let's see what we got. And it's a yield farm. All right, they do have vaults. Let's see, 30 days. Let's see. I haven't looked at this yet. I'm kind of cracking on them. Does not look like there's any money over here yet, though. So I don't know anything about this one. Let's take a quick look. Let's see if there's any kind of. This is not looking. I mean, this just looks like another copy and paste of an existing yield farm. No freaking. I mean, it basically. All right. There's nothing about the team either. Come on. So let's just segue into, because this is all very important what I'm getting ready to talk about. So yesterday there was a big deal where stacked toads. There's a lot, like this is a new trend right now in NFTs where all these tokens, human cougar. What do we got going on now? Was this on Harmony One? What is going on? All right, actually, I gotta see an elephant. Like what the? You know how NFTs they're just doing every profile pic is of a different animal. Is that what we're doing with yield farms now? Just different. First it was like, is this just the piggy bank people just fucking throwing darts and seeing what sticks? Cougars and elephants. It's kind of embarrassing. The cougar one, I guess I didn't pull up. And we got the farmers too. Well, let's see if everything just basically looks the same. So this looks like it's based on Viper Swapish. This looks a lot like Piggy Bank. Cool. Yeah, it's very Viper, like a Viper Swap clone. This one looks like a Pancake Swap clone. This one looks somewhat interesting, I guess. They're reviewed by Rug Doc. I don't know how good that. I mean, how much weight that's really worth these days anymore. Sometimes they just put that in there to look good, but then if you actually go look at it, was it really, you know? So let's see if we got something on the team here. Is that the doc? Yeah, so this is all very, very like Wild West. When you get into these are all like these are all degen yield farms. You can definitely YOLO some money into some of these. Like if you get onto them early and earn I'm somewhat tempted to do it right now with a couple grand just to, you know what I'm saying? But you got to be ready to lose it. You got to be 1,000,000% ready to lose it. 1,000,000% ready to get rug pulled, or just not. I mean, just even soft rug, hard rug, you name it, right? But if you get in early, you could double your money really quick. So this is pre-sale tokens are sold out. Time to token claim. What are the farms paying? The Cougar. All right, so Cougar USD, Cougar 1, 260x multiplier, 0% deposit details. Doesn't take APR. It's just like it doesn't even exist. Is this thing not working yet? Did we get the elephant up? Yeah, what did we get? Let's take a look at the elephant pools. You gotta just like, they don't even have one yet. Earn a 2% fee, staking. Oh, maybe it's because I'm not connected. It's been a minute. I feel like I need to be a degen on something. Maybe we degen something up here. Am I not on the, oh, what is going on? I got some, oh, there we go. Let's do that one. All right. Elephant rewards haven't started yet. They will be activated. I'm going to watch this. I might degen into one of these just for the hell of it, just for the memes, just to get rug pulled or double my money. The Cougar, where did Cougar? All right, Cougar. Oh, this is some funny. That's the rug dog. All right, this right here, pools. Anything working over here yet? Harmony 1. I hate deposit fees, so that's already bleh. Farms. Cougar 1. 0, no APR yet. I don't. So farming will start in 4 days. All right. So next week, boys and girls, we might do something a little degen-y. Anything else going on here? All right, let's get Adina. I wanted to look. All right, let's look at this Adina real quick. I thought I already had this up. This looks like sushi. Locker, faucet. A faucet, a small amount of 1. Oh, free 1, boys and girls. Free 1. Let me get me some free 1. So this is good if you ever run out of, like, if you ever do something stupid. I wonder if, yeah, I wonder if Terra Luna, nah, they're not giving out free USD, I bet, because it costs too much money anyway. All right, so if you ever do something stupid, which I've done before, it's not working. That kind of sucks. Because Harmony 1's the gas, right? When you enter into a liquidity pool, you enter into a Harmony 1, like whatever Ethereum liquidity pool, and you hit max on your Harmony 1, and you put it all in, now you have no gas to bring it back out. So that's Matic had that too. So they'll give you like just enough Harmony 1 to do like 10 or 20 transactions. So if you ever get jammed up, I know Matic has a few faucets. They were kind of hit or miss on whether they worked or not. So we'll have to see how this is. Is this one running yet? This one up and running? No TVL yet. No TVL. Let's see if one last shot, and then we'll move on to NFTs. DeFi Kingdoms. I just want to see the TVL and how my liquidity pool is doing. Come on, all right, NFTs. Like I was saying, there's everyone, like the big trend right now that's kind of happening is staking and earning tokens, right? With CyberKongs, you can earn the banana token. I don't know the tokenomics or how it even works, and I don't know, is the banana involved with the Genesis, and you can have baby Kongs and stuff. I don't know all the particulars. I'm not an expert at CyberKongs. I just know you can make like $300,000 a year right now at current pace. We all know that's going to eventually come crashing down, right? We all know. But that's one of the reasons why like an entry level Genesis Kong is around like 300 grand or something insane. So that's all the rage right now. Everyone, I'm in Wicked Apes. I got me 3 Wicked Apes. I'm actually kind of souring on them just a hair, and considering selling. I'm gonna always keep my pimp ape, but I'm thinking about like maybe it's time to make some profits on it because of what's happening, right? Because of what's happening and what I'm getting ready to discuss. Again, a little slap of reality. So I need to pop this back over to Harmony 1. I mean Ethereum. So I've already broken even on Wicked Apes. I've had some bad calls too. So for example, this Yakuza cat's doing the same thing, and I'm holding on to this right now. I paid 0.61 for this. Actually, let's do this. Pop this out. Let's just get a new browser going. All right, so they've got the same thing. I don't have my Discord on here. All right, so they're doing something. It's November 1st. You're going to be able to earn some token for Yakuza cats. I don't know if you stake your cats. I don't remember all the particulars. So I gambled on one Yakuza cat and one mutant cat. A little diversity. So I aped into one of each, and I'm like, let's see what happens. Well, Yakuza cat started bombing, and mutant cats went through the roof. Again, So the mutant cats, you stake your cat. And the stacked toads was the same thing. You stake your toad and you earn tokens, right? So like staking an LP token on DeFi Kingdom, Sushi Swap, all that stuff, you stake it. Well, you stake your cat and you earn fish tokens, right? So you get your fish tokens, and then they have a stake pool for the fish token because they need liquidity. So you can go into an Ethereum fish liquidity pool. So no one, like most of the Discord doesn't even still to this day doesn't really understand. But it's a great way to learn DeFi, but it's a tough way, right? Go learn DeFi on Harmony One, where it doesn't cost you like $50 to do every single transaction plus. So anyway, you stake your mutant cat, right? And your mutant cat is now basically off the market because it's being staked. And right now, mutant cats, I think like 80% of them are staked. And I've been watching, Pranksy's been buying a ton of them and things like that. So I'm curious to see. Oh, so it is dipping because of what's going on. There is a little bit of FUD. I've honestly lost a little bit of faith. The team was impressing me for a while. I've lost a little bit of faith in the team. I'm still going to gamble on it for a while. If I lose my money, I lose my money, right? It is what it is. I FOMO'd into another mutant cat yesterday, so I do now have two. But anyway, so what happened is, and I'm not an expert on the stake cats, but it was stake toads. It was a similar thing where you stake your toads and you earn some token, frog token, fly token. I don't know what it was. But there was an exploit and they got hacked, right? So some dude figured out the smart contract and was able to like make the pool, whatever. He basically wiped them out, right? So that happened pretty quick, and that has only been out for a few days. I believe MutantCats, they haven't 100% verified it, but they basically just said, yeah, because this is what everyone does. And we were looking at this as I was looking at all these other pools just like 5 minutes ago. People just go out and clone freaking like Dino Swap on Matic was just a clone of Pancake Swap. Well, Pancake Swap had a major bug, right? A major exploit that they had to fix. So how much are these teams really staying on top of this stuff when they clone something? Like, is it being validated? Is it being audited, right? Anunnaki in the house, how you doing? So how are they? And like, so my point is all these NFTs already a very high risk investment NFTs. Most of these are going to zero. Eventually, the hammer is going to drop, and most of these NFTs there will be a bear market. It will get bloody. Every single one of these NFTs on the market will go down in value. How much they go down, I don't know. Is it going to be worse than the Bitcoin crash, or is it going to be less than I have no idea. I really don't. And some of these, like, they're winners. There are winners out there like CryptoPunks. If you can afford a CryptoPunk, and probably even like Bored Ape Yacht Club, if you can afford and be able to sleep at night by buying a Bored Ape Yacht Club, congratulations. It sounds like you've already made it in life money-wise. But I mean, I think the entry level on those is around 120,000 right now. It's still going to be a scary crash, right? Like, if you bought a Bored Ape Yacht Club and that's your life savings, there's a very good chance your life savings is going to get cut in half or more sometime in the next year, right? There's probably going to be that because there's just so much garbage coming out right now, right? And if this Bitcoin cycle does go parabolic and then it does crash, if you think NFTs aren't going to be affected, you're out of your freaking mind. Anyway, so this is the new trend right now. And again, I was foaming at the mouth thinking about getting rich, etc. But they're just copying and pasting. Like, this is DeFi without audits right now. At least a lot of these good yield farms are getting audited. The good ones, not the degen ones, not the degens. You gotta understand the risk you're getting into. So now you're in this high risk asset market right now of NFTs, where just tons of garbage is being dumped. And I'm not saying MutantCats is garbage. I'm just saying tons of garbage is being dumped on your face, and FOMO. And I mean, you want to see like the most unreal FOMO? Let's take a look at Mechaverse. Remember when Mechaverse was all the rage? Everyone had to have them a Mechaverse. That's kind of cool. All right, everyone had to have them a Mechaverse. I did try and get a Mechaverse. I would have sold immediately, both of them. I was never a huge fan of these, and that was pretty obvious even when I first saw them. This just isn't my thing, right? Just isn't my thing. There were a couple that I said that looked really cool because they reminded me of Big Trouble in Little China kind of thing, and I thought these were cool. But this is not that I want to hold on to long term. Are you kidding me? And I'm not like, if this is your thing, I'm not dumping on you. It's just like, yeah, maybe. And I did. I grew up with Transformers as a kid, and I loved me some Transformers. But I'm not a kid anymore, right? So it's not. Again, I don't want to insult anyone. But anyway, these things were selling for. You could buy them for 0.2, and like that day, you would have paid $1,700. They were flying off the shelves at 5 and 6 Ethereum, flying off the shelves. You could have turned if you were lucky enough to hit that lottery, and you were lucky enough to have about $2,000 in Ethereum in your wallet, you could have turned 2,000 into 40,000 that day. So there is definitely a lot of opportunity out there. And this was it's still a risk, right? For a lot of people, $2,000 is a lot of money, so it's still a lot of risk. There was still risk, right? You could have invested $2,000 and it could have been a flop out the gate. This, however, was about as sure a thing as there ever was pre-reveal, right? Pre-reveal, in my opinion, is a thing you really got to watch out for. I have learned that you typically don't want to, it's a huge gamble, huge freaking gamble. You need the project to actually remain a hit after pre-reveal, and then you got to get a rare, and then you got to find someone that wants to buy you rare, which could take longer, right? The easy money is going to be pre-reveal if you can get into the mint, if you can work into getting into the whitelist, right? And that's big right now on IMX, which is coming out with just so much garbage right now, but you got to put in a lot of work to get on their whitelist and things like that. I'm curious to see how IMX is going to turn out in general. Everyone on YouTube is telling you you can make a ton of money over there, and it's the future, and 100x. Everyone's NFTs. Remember when I said Cardano is always a 10x away? Oh, IMX is 100x's and 1,000x's. It's always 100x's, and I'm not saying I don't put those in my title every now and then, but it's a little out of control right now. Anyway, these were flying off the shelf for 5 and 6 Ethereum. I think they went up to 7 or 8. And I'm not sure like what happened all of a sudden that it just tanked, other than the fact that, you know, I mean, is it everyone's talking about what artwork is on an NFTs. I mean, are you kidding me? Yeah, these are cool artwork, but it's not, you know, it's not the Mona Lisa we're talking about here. Anyway, Staking's a big thing right now in NFTs. Just be careful. Like I said, I did get into another MutantCat. Stake toads got exploited. MutantCats, I believe, copied the exact same. And the thing, this is kind of like bothered me a little bit. It took them a while to realize what was happening. And then they shut down the liquidity pool. And someone actually had to point the bug out to them, right? So they're all very new and young to the game. I'm sure everyone's just trying to get paid for the most part. I mean, the teams selling you these NFTs, it's a cat. I mean, for the most part, most of us are in this to make money, right? How much of us are really in this to like hang this up on our living room wall? I'm not hanging this up on I mean, if I was 14 or maybe even 18, maybe I would print this out. You know what I'm saying? Even the Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, it's just a flex, right? So, I mean, if this were to become the thing, I guess, I don't know. But all I'm saying is be careful, because a lot of this is going to be coming out. And again, this is a very high risk. NFT is a very high risk asset. And now they're just copying and pasting these contracts. You have MutantCats, completely anonymous as far as I can tell. I don't know anything about who the team is, how many people are on the team. I mean, I tried. Maybe I'm just not looking in the right place, but I believe this is their website. I have 2 of them, and this bums me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I have to. They're putting in. They halted this staking pool, and then they're creating a new one so that it can't be exploited. Well, I mean, again, is this they've made millions? Is this contract getting audited, or is this just some script kiddie copying and pasting a smart contract that is learning, right? So, and there's going to be a lot of this coming. There's going to be more exploits. I did get lucky, right? For whatever reason, I believe the narrative is this dude was getting ready to hit MutantCats next, and then it got shut down before it happened. So I got lucky. I could have lost. I have roughly 3 Ethereum into this project right now. I could have basically lost it all. I'm not even sure. I think Stack Toads is starting to recover. Let's take a look. Yeah, so there was a guy in the MutantCats Discord that said he was buying this at 0.10. So good for that. I mean, he took a risk, right? So it is starting to recover. I'm not in their Discord. I don't know what they're doing to handle the situation. Like, you would think they could just fork it and roll it back like Ethereum and Ethereum. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm not an expert at that kind of stuff. Anyway, I do have to unstake these, which is annoying. Now they just completely staking disabled. All right. Oh, wait, unstake. All right. So I have to unstake and restake to the new liquidity pool. They're going to give us bonus fish. I think the price of fish is, more on the market. So the price of fish was tanking, and I did take that as a concern. My point is I have to now unstake these cats, which cost gas, and then restake them, which cost gas. I have to, if I ever claim my fish, that costs gas. If I ever want to, and that's the price of being on Ethereum. If I ever want to convert my fish to Ethereum, that costs gas, right? So you don't want to do that until you have a shitload of fish and you can, it's profitable. So I'm probably not going to do this right now, but I just kind of want to see what gas is at. If gas is cheap enough, I might do it. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Like, it's going to cost, right now, if I were to unstake and stake, it's a $300 bill that I'm going to have to pay. And it wasn't my contract, right? It wasn't my mistake. So I don't know, that kind of bums me out. All right. Let's wrap this up. Let's see what's going on in the Bitcoin, Ethereum. Again, just be very, very careful if you're in the NFT markets. There's a lot of money to be made there right now. I'm working on my flip game for the most part over on Cardano. I'm doing a little bit on Ethereum. I do have 2 stake cats. I'm going to hold on to them for a while. I do think they'll still be successful. It is a DAO. You earn fish and you are part of the DAO. I'll get super excited if we buy because what are we going to buy next is the big question. If that comes up being a CryptoPunk, I will be very bullish, and I will probably hold on to at least one of those MutantCats for a while. There's breeding coming up. I don't know if that requires 2 cats or if you can do it with 1 cat. I know it probably involves the fish token. There's a mutant ape or something like that coming out with and I don't know if you get whitelisted for you owning a mutant cat. That's one of my other knocks about them. Like the team is very, very they constantly updating you, but it's all in the announcements. The announcements you could scroll for days, right? Like put some of that stuff in like the announcements should be like the important shit, and then put the less important shit in like a sub announcement or something. Anyway. They buy a CryptoPunk because that's how their DAO works. I have no idea how this thing. The MutantCat DAO works off the fact that they own 11 pool cats, right? And that's what the basis of the fish token is. What are we going to buy next? The word on the, it's going to be put up to a vote. If it's a CryptoPunk, like I'm crazy bullish, right? Because I'm not worried about CryptoPunks losing their value over time. Those things are on a guaranteed rocket ship to Mars, and it's not. It's not necessarily because of the artwork, right? I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. That whole 8-bit retro thing is cool. But it's because it's the first original PFP freaking NFT, year 1 NFT. It's like getting a Model T or, the first whatever. First Chevy, the first Vet, you name it. Anything, any antique that goes up in value over time. That will happen in NFT. So if you are finding for Cardano, right? Like Clay Nation and Yummy, and I discussed this some yesterday, and obviously Space Buds, which is running away, and I'm very disappointed that I didn't buy. Those are going to be the blue chips on Cardano that will appreciate over time if Cardano's successful, and I don't know how that's not going to be the case. Anyway, let's wrap this up. Bitcoin, come on, Harmony One, come on, baby. All right, Bitcoin, are we over 60 yet? Is Crypto Savvy going to have to declare bullish? Whoosh. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's freaking go. I can't believe I'm saying that like an 18-year-old kid. LFG, hashtag LFG. We are above Savvy's trend line. Can we hold it into the close? I can't freaking wait. I don't have my noti bell on for anyone on YouTube, but I might have to turn it on for old Crypto Savvy. I want to see what happens. I want to see. Nothing's changed, guys. We're not going to hold this, and I'm going to move my trend. He doesn't move his trend lines. I'm just giving him a hard time. All right, Ethereum, 3,800. The 3,800 right there. We're right there at that Fibonacci. 37.94 looking good. Cardano. Come on, we're red, Cardano. How could you be red? We do not. This is, I mean, this is in Harmony One. We don't want to lose territory. That's for sure. We don't want to lose this fib. You know, and it could happen, right? It could happen with Cardano. If Cardano's your biggest bag, please be prepared that we could go down. If we don't hold this, it could be another, just like it was here. We could be going back down to $1.88. No, it has found really good support around $2. So we'll have to see. I think $2, if this were to go down to $2, that's when you would consider definitely dollar cost averaging in more if you're looking to buy more Cardano. I don't hate it right here, right? I don't hate it right here. I like it a lot more at $2. And then DOT, we haven't talked about DOT today. DOT, how's DOT doing? DOT's above 40. It's struggling with its Fibonacci, and then its all-time high is next. So it's struggling with that. We'll have to see. Everyone's talking about, excuse me, DOT right now. I'm actually getting kind of excited about DOT myself. I'm trying to, because I have 1,031 DOT, earning 12%. I wax on about this all the time. I love the fact, if the market goes parabolic, you know, and I do talk about when I'm going to exit, I don't know that I'm going to exit any of my DOT. I don't know that I want to sell any of my DOT. I want to continue to either A, earn that 12%, or B, start putting some of that, allocating some of that to the teams, the ecosystem that are going up for the parachains. I didn't do this at all, and I'm looking forward to doing this, right? I'm looking forward to have some fun with that. I'm not sure what projects I would get involved with yet. The whole Moonbeam, I think is the one on Polkadot. I could see myself allocating, like, you know, like I said, I have 1,031. So I could see myself allocating maybe half of that to the different teams, giving them stake. You basically, I don't know the correct term for it, but you basically loan them your Polkadot because they need the Polkadot for the liquidity, or, you know, for their backing, for the auctions and etc. So you give them some of your Polkadot, you loan it to them, and they give it back to you after a set period. I don't know what these periods are. I don't know if it's different per project. This is all stuff I'm looking forward to learning and having some fun with. If this interests you, awesome. We can do it together. So I'll be looking to give, you know, a few projects, some of my Polkadot, 100 here or 200 there. And then what happens is you get that back after that set time, and they give you a shitload of their tokens too, right? So there are people that made a lot of money doing that on Kusama. Kusama is their test net. They call it the test net, right? I think eventually the two chains are like, it's going to be like this pseudo test real net. We'll have to see how that plays out. But people made a lot of money by giving Kusama, for example, to Moonriver. They got a bunch of Moonriver tokens for free, and them bad boys are worth like $400 or something right now, right? So it is a great way to possibly get a nice little come up. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Really appreciate everyone that came by. I really appreciate the like buttons, hitting those likes, hitting the subscribe button if you love this content. Again, I will be looking to possibly live stream this weekend, hang out, I don't know, do NFTs. I do want to do a 0 to hero video in Harmony One, how you can go from basically knowing nothing in Harmony One to setting up a MetaMask, setting up a Harmony One wallet, connecting the two, connecting them to DeFi kingdoms, and maybe even some yield farming and having some fun. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the flip side, and peace.